So I'm a fucking moron. I'm like, am I alive? Am I alive? And my brother's like, you got to hit live, go live. There's a button at the top right, go live.
Oh,
I'm such a
boy.
fucktard because I'm looking on. I'm in StreamYards. I'm looking in YouTube. I'm like, this isn't live. It's just a purple screen. What the hell's going on? Oh yeah, I gotta hit go live. I didn't, it's okay. But here we are. Yes.
All right. So
But
did you all enjoy Todd's stream?
No need to be disappointed. He is here, the one and only sideshow brother Click, or whatever you want to call him,
Brother man.
who Froglet seems to be enamored with. You seem to be enamored with my brother and white computer power. I was a little disappointed.
The man is hurt.
I'm hurt, yes, but yes. Yay! Look who's here. I asked Todd some lowball questions because he wasn't taking the bait with Deschler Street and all that shit. But I asked him about Chud, and he answered. And I asked him, out of curiosity, I thought it was a soft question. Is the Ukrainian lady still below him? That old Ukrainian lady he always talked about. He ignored that. So it was kind of strange. I was like, oh, there's meant to be a fluff question. Is that old Ukrainian lady still downstairs? Did she die? Did she move out? I ask, Yes, obviously, Sloth. Yes, obviously. I gotta click the button. You're right. And you know what you got to do? You got to click the link. That's what you got to do, obviously.
It's time.
It's time, Sloth.
It's time.
Sloth, it's time. It's time. All right, so where were we? Yes, purple overlay. I said, what the? I prefer the neon blue, so I'll probably go back to that next time. But I figured, what the hell? Let's do some purple. Ew, purple overlay. WCP is chill. Well, see, that's the thing about me. See, if there's someone who doesn't interest me, I simply don't watch. But I don't ban people. I can't really see what he's saying. I have to open up a separate, browser and look. Because I saw you talking about me and asking him questions. Yeah, he blocked me. And the reason he blocked me, I'm not sure. But that's the thing. Even if I don't care for someone, I still wouldn't block them. I like to be able to see what's going on. I believe in dialogue and discussion. And all I saw is he was saying something like, your buddy Occupational Click won't get SSDI. So he's a piece of shit. But of course, he comes to watch my video when he hears Cassandra's on. Oh, Cassandra's here. I got to go see. So yeah, it's like, like I said, if I don't like someone or I'm not crazy about someone, I simply wouldn't watch. But I'm not, like you're saying, I'm not the type I don't understand I'm not listening. I don't understand that mentality. It's very strange.
I'm not overly aware of white computer power, but I guess he finds my brother annoying. So be it. But should he really be reacting the way he does? He seems over.
And this isn't just about me. Even if this wasn't me, if like white computer power said, King Frog, you said something stupid, it's like so petty, so stupid, so immature. Some people like that, and Penny Pounder. There's several. Oh, and Lone Hiker now apparently.
Yeah, very, very soft people.
Very soft snowflakes. And we're back. You don't have to answer anything you don't want to. It's up to you. I'll let him speak for himself. If you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to. If you want to explain why,
Our father was an accountant. He kind of pressured me to do it.
Was he really an accountant? He supposedly.
I basically, I had no idea what I wanted to do or be, and I just kind of fell into that.
Back then, you were like 23, 24. And King Froglet was like 6 or 7 years old. Isn't that crazy?
Was Froglet born? Or
2? No, wait. No, I'm sorry. He's 19, right? He was born. Oh, you're right. Wow. Yeah. He's even younger. I'm bad with math. I think he was born in 05, so he was only 4 years old. He was only a 4-year-old kid. So 2009 is like a long ago time to him. To us, that was just yesterday. It wasn't that long ago. But I guess, yeah, you're right. He was born in 2005. He'll be 20 next year.
Yeah.
He was only 4 years old. You were like 24. Yes. So it's like, wow. Yeah, basically, our father, go to the school of business. Yeah. And so my father sort of pressured. He thought my brother would magically become an accountant, but yeah.
Then I guess it is a decent career if you're good at it.
But you failed the CPA, and you never had any.
Yeah, I never had the drive or the passion for it. What about you, Froglet? What do? Do you have a job? Do you go to school?
Amazing how it just. Wow, 6 minutes in, we're winding down. Wow, we are winding down.
Welcome back, everybody. So, oh yes, he's procuring libations.
There, guys, I get a beer. All right, where were we? What are we talking about? Now, I found a kindred spirit in that John Doe because at first I thought he was actually mocking me. He was like about, I'm applying for SSDI because I had workplace violence. I thought he was mocking me, but apparently he was being legit. So it's amazing. I said, like, kindred spirits. We're not the only one. Same thing. He got a lawyer, but he had to do all the work. It was, I wish that guy would come here. It's like one of these, you got assholes like White Computer Power, who you say is chill, but he's all, I don't like occupational click. He said something to hurt my feelings. Snowflake. Then you got guys like John Doe. I'm like, wow, your story's similar to mine, man. That's why I come to these
And
things.
that Claire, whatever, who also had some insight.
Yeah. Exactly. He's got it. You actually, you too, the two of you, Froglet and Sloth, got to call in so we wind
We
up.
all need
And
some
Beppis,
Sloth.
we got some. Yeah, I want new
yes.
blood. If you've called them before, we don't want you. We want new blood. We want new blood. You're right. So we're no. That guy was interesting. It's like I want to get an SSD. I see. I'm looking now. I was reading that form. Where did I put it? Is it up here? I got to scan it.
Who the fuck
There it goes.
knows, right?
But I don't. We don't need it now. I just want to know where I put it. Where did I put my social security shit? Seriously, did I put it over here? Okay, now I'm worried because I'm always losing paperwork. Where did I put the damn thing? I just want to know where. Oh, it's over there. Okay. It doesn't specify on this form. Here it is. The SSA 521. It doesn't specify if I'm withdrawing from SSDI or SSI. So I don't even know what the fuck is going on. But like John Doe was saying, so you hire this lawyer, they're supposed to do all the paperwork, but then like the onus is on you. So it's like, I might as well just apply by myself and then get a lawyer after the fact. So at least I know what's going on. I hired the lawyer to not have to deal with all that. But well, that's between the two of you. You guys work it out. Who's calling first? Do you want to answer that? You can answer if you want. If you don't, you don't have to.
Yeah, I work in a supermarket in the food prep. I just, I pour out bags of tuna salad and chicken salad, and I put out the food that people can buy.
You grill up burgers. You make
on occasion, I'll fry up some chicken nuggets, some chicken tenders, mozzarella sticks.
He's a chef.
He's
a chef.
Yeah. Throw some ribs in the oven. What do you do, King Froglet?
Yeah, what is King Froglet? What do you currently do?
Do you have a job?
Well, you can have some of his hamburgers when you come to visit.
Yeah, I wish I could be a better chef. I'd like to learn how to cook more.
All right. No, he doesn't work in the deli. The grocery store he's at has its own area called prepared foods or hot foods. Deli is separate. Deli is cold cuts. You want, like salami, bologna, ham, whatever. That's the deli. He works in a different area where they actually cook food. So if let's say someone comes in and they want lunch, they want to buy a hamburger, or they want to buy like a hot chicken, or
if they want to buy a dinner. I don't do most of the cooking, like the chicken parmesan or the blackened salmon. I don't cook that. But I set that out for people, and when they say, "Hey, I want blackened salmon with rice and carrots," I'll prepare the dish for them.
Right. I know some supermarkets might have the deli cooking up chicken or something, but no, at his place, it's a separate department. You've got the deli is strictly cold cuts.
I work in food preparation.
He works in they separate cold from hot food. So he's not in the deli, and he's not in the meat department cutting up meat. He's in the prepared foods. It's almost like you can buy a lunch right there, prepared food.
Come on, Froglet.
Where are we here?
Yeah.
Works construction intermittently, 3 months on, 3 months off, sometimes longer. Okay.
That's not too bad.
Now, am I scared of popcorn? I'm not even sure what that is, but the answer is no. If it means not to vape, I'm not going to.
Is that when nicotine or whatever puts holes in your lung? No, I guess not.
I think I've heard that. I think it's actually called popcorn lung because the first cases were at a popcorn factory. Some kind of chemical agent in the artificial flavoring in the popcorn was getting into the lungs. Yeah, I think it's not actually because it looks like popcorn. It was actually the first case, but no, I'm not. No. Oh yeah, were you asking him? Who are you asking the question to? Me or him? Everyone. I'm not afraid. Ask the question. I'm not afraid.
I don't think Froglet's free either.
Yeah, I'm gonna get murdered someday. I've had so many experiences of workplace violence. The nigger bitch tried to run me over. The one guy who strangled me in that liquor store. More recently, the behemoth threatening me. That one manager who poke. Like a lot of them are minor, but the major ones, I'm afraid, like people just blatantly out in the open. And these are people who I thought I got along with suddenly turning on me. So socially, that's why I identify with that John Doe guy. I'm gonna start telling my stories about workplace violence and workplace mobbing and all that. Yeah. And not being able to function because you got to be able to deal. I don't like people, but you got to be able to deal with people to some extent. I want to be treated like a human being. Like there's the law. These people have no qualms violating the law at my expense. Like, my most recent story. It didn't get violent, but the guy's fucking threatening me to the point where the boss was bothered by it, but he blames me. So it's like I can't thrive in life with, this shit happening to me. It's fucking insane. Yes, that's what I'm afraid of. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about Arizona. Here, we're in the Northeast. A lot of these grocery stores have unions, and unions force different departments and specialization. I know the further south and west you go, you get away from that. But no, in Jersey, usually the prepared foods or hot foods is separate from the deli. Nice to see you too, Aid.
Yeah, Aiden's here.
I didn't see him in Todd's stream.
No.
This is the after stream.
Yes.
Todd called his
unless he has another name.
Right, stream about nothing. I'm calling the stream about something. Let's be positive. It all starts with a yes. Yes, that's a story for another video. Yeah, it was in a liquor store at like 9:30 in the morning. That's a whole I got to tell my stories. It was crazy. Like the guy, we weren't enemies, but just out of nowhere, he fucking strangled me. He was a guy I barely knew. He was a former coworker who I ran into. And he strangled me. And because he still worked at that grocery store and my parents shopped there, I never contacted the police. But I'll have to tell these stories. I'll have to tell these crazy stories out of nowhere. It was totally unexpected. Yeah. Yes, I'm like a bitch. I've been strangled. I've been almost run over by a nigger girl. I've had all kinds of crazy shit out of nowhere. I don't see it coming. And most recently, that tall fag threatened to break my jaw because he thought I was going too slowly, and the boss started yelling at me. So yeah, that's my most recent tale of woe. Yes, it is. It's like my life is a Kafka novel. It's almost, I'll start making videos and explaining these things. She was here. I think she disappeared. Maybe she left. Maybe she's getting ready to go. Well, actually, what time is it in Sweden? What time is it in Scandinavia? It must be like 2 or 3 in the morning, 2:30, 3:30. I wonder why she's up. Shouldn't she be, well, actually, wait. Today is what? Monday into Tuesday. Does she ever go to adult kindergarten tomorrow? How you doing, Wiggy? How's life? I didn't see you in Todd's stream either, oddly. But yeah, I was asking Todd timeline questions. So he worked his main job from when he would have been about 23 to... And that's what amazes me. He qualified for SSI because if you have a work history like I do, you got to apply for SSDI because you've paid into it. So if he had this professional job for 12 years and before that he had a whole slew of other jobs, how is he able to get SSI? It's like a serious, I'm not trying to jeopardize his neat bucks. I'm asking like, what his story doesn't make sense in some ways. It's like, huh? I'm not sure what you're talking about, but you're talking about some TV show. Okay. I thought you meant the stream. I'd be deeply hurt. No, actually, I don't care. Not every stream is going to be that great. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So, where are we? Okay. Wiggy came on before, so he's exempt. We need King Froglet to come on. Say hi for 5 minutes. Come on, Froglet. We want to talk to you. They want to see you. I'm trying to get Froglet or Beppis or what's his name? Sloth. Cthulhu Sloth.
We need you. Come on.
We need some new blood. New blood. It's funny. The conversation is about a TV show now.
Which TV show?
Fish Tank. You ever hear of it?
It's about designing fish tanks.
I have no idea. The topic du jour is Fish Tank. See, Wiggy likes it. Right, so we're having a nice conversation about Fish Tank. This is where this is going. Go ahead. Now's your time to shine, boy. Because he's tired, but he's off tomorrow. So he's, this is a good time, man. It's your time to shine.
Froglet.
You don't have demands. We demand of you. It's what e-bullying, e-rape, whatever you call it. Yeah, and you were too chummy with white computer power for my liking, so. No, I don't even have, like I said, it's just in general, not even me. If one guy bans someone else because I don't like what you're saying, I see that as such a sign of weakness. Like, you're a fucking snowflake. Like, if you don't like someone, don't watch him. But to like, you're dead to me. I can't say. It's like, that's so fucking pathetic. And when he said, your buddy's not going to get SSDI, it's like, go fuck yourself. Who the fuck do you think you are, you piece of shit? May he drop dead, piece of shit, white computer power. Don't care how chill he seems. He's a piece of shit. But that's how it is with me. You guys seem to like me for a reason. There's no in-betweens. A lot of people hate me, like fucking hate me, without even like getting to know me. It's not like we got along, we were neutral, and then, no, it's like people just fucking hate me flat out, as you see. This is, story of my life. This is like a common theme for me. Yeah, I don't like him either because he's just like a snowflake, precious snowflake. Yeah. We write the songs that make the young girls cry. I write the songs. You want me to sing? If you don't want me to sing, don't even mention singing or I'll start singing.
Come on. If you come on, Totem.
Yeah, if you come on, I won't sing. Come on, Totem. Oh, you know what we mean. So, can we be more specific? What, let's see, wait. I clicked on the wrong comment. You do like him? Well, to hell with him. Yeah, what do you mean by weird politics, Aiden? I clicked on the wrong comment. I want to, what are we talking about weird politics? Can we give some examples, be a bit more specific? Ooh. One of my favorites. I love Steely Dan. What's this? Name a song, I'll start singing it.
Showbiz Kids.
After closing time at the Guernsey Fair, I detect the El Supremo in the room at the top of the stairs. Go to Las Wages. You go to show business kids making movies of themselves. You know they don't give a fuck about anybody else. You know they go to Las Wages. You go to Las Wages. Steely Dan, one of my favorites. And for the Coupe de Gras, honey, they're outrageous while the poor people sleeping with the shit. Steely Dan. Yeah, good call, Sloth. Well, no, tomorrow night he's got to go to bed to get up for work the next day. He's got to work. Right now it's Monday night. He's off Tuesday. Tuesday night he's got to go to sleep to get up for Wednesday. Yeah. So no.
Unless we do an afternoon stream.
Afternoon sky rockets in flight. Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight.
Totem does approve you going on. He told us in confidence.
Okay. It's more of like an in-group discussion.
Yes.
They want me to be the new Clubhouse, but I'm not dumb. I can't provide a Clubhouse. I mean, I do like streaming, but I can't be the Clubhouse guy. No, you don't have to log in. You don't have to log in. You don't. All you got to do is click the link. You don't need an account to actually be a guest. Yeah, air fryer. So it is frying. I'm not talking about a frying pan. I'm talking about these air fryers, which appear to be glorified toasters. That's what I meant. You buy one of those, frozen pizzas, you put it in the air fryer, fry it up in like the glorified toaster oven. That's what I meant. Christ, I got to keep like what I said actually made sense. It's just you people are slow. Stairs. I always tell Cthulhu Sloth. It's like these people are stairs behind, so they think frying up a pizza. No, get a few stairs up. The air fryer. Oh, that's right. I do own an air fryer. Yeah, typical. Yeah, that's correct. You don't need an account. To be a guest, you're just a guest visitor. All you have to do is click the link. That's correct.
Come on, Frog, click that link.
Yeah, stop making excuses, you pussy, you little shit, you little fucking Choctaw, which is really Negro, high yellow Southern teenage, Now, what else do you want to talk about? No, Todd's stream was, I saw he was streaming. I'm like, oh, let's check it out. He did 2 hours. That's cool. He ignored all my questions about Deshler Street, but oh well. I'm surprised he answered the question about Chud, but ignored my questions about the Ukrainian, which is strange. That's a fluff question. It's a simple, oh yeah, she's still there, or no, she died, or no, she moved out, or I don't because I remember she used to complain about him when he would walk around at night. I asked him, I said, if you're walking around at night, is the little old lady downstairs complaining, like getting the broom and banging on the ceiling? And he said, yeah, she used to complain about him. I'm surprised he ignored my questions about the old Ukraine. He always talked about his Ukrainian neighbor downstairs. Good. Block me too. You can block me. Put your fingers in your ears. Oh. See, like me, I'd say if I didn't like what I was seeing, I would just say, okay, I'm not going to watch this stream. But I wouldn't say I got to ban him. He's so demeaning. Oh, snowflakes. You really are. Good. I'm glad I'm demeaning because I stand by what I say. I don't care if it's demeaning. It's like you're fucking snowflakes. You don't like something, don't watch. Change the channel.
You gotta get a thicker skin.
Thicker skin. Snowflakes, man. Don't turn to it. And maybe it's generational. I'm in my 40s. I grew up in a different time. We were taught free speech and you respect other people's opinions.
An older generation taught
us this. Yeah, you kids don't fucking get it. It's like you're fucking snowflakes. Yeah, snowflakes. So and he doesn't want to come on. He's all scared. So you're a snowflake. I'll demean you. You're a snowflake. Like your buddy, White Computer fucking Power. Fuck him. Exactly, Aiden. And you're young. Aiden's not even 30 years old yet. He's Canadian. But Canadians tend to be, we always stereotype you as kind of pussyish. But yeah, so he gets it. Oh, yeah. What were you talking about? Politics, weird politics stuff? Yes, Wiggy, I told you this last time, man. You're 38. My brother's 39. He's a year older than you. I'm 42. We discussed it. I look young, but yes, we discussed this that time you came on. Yes, I'm over 40. Yes, I'm older than you are, son. Yes. But you're from Western Kentucky. So you got that, that Missouri River, Mississippi. You got that, it's in your Mississippi. You got the those good minerals or whatever. No, I actually don't see you as a snowflake. I see you as more obnoxious for the sake of being funny, and I don't care. I think it's funny. But yeah, some of these kids, snowflakes. All right, so are we winding down? Are we winding down? Brother Click is here. You wanted Brother Click.
Our feelings hurt. Are people too sad?
My feeling. I want to get in the stream now. My feelings. Sometimes.
Totem, do you have any other names besides Totem?
A real nigga? You look pretty damn Scandinavian to me. That's okay, Snowflake. You take your time. You come out of your car, get into your safe space, do some meditating.
Safe space.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. You think to yourself, well, I like this guy and I like this guy. So clearly they must get along with each other. And you come to find, I like this guy, I like this guy, but they don't like each other for some reason. That's so weird. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Because you think, well, I like him and I like him. I like guy A, guy B. A and B must clearly get along because I get along with both of them. And you find out they have some, yeah. It's possible that I'm not seeing everything because I'm not in YouTube. I'm in StreamYard. So it's possible some comments might be cut off. So I apologize. Yeah, maybe I can scroll up. But I saw the crossover thing. Yeah, I don't see. Maybe I apologize. Are there comments that I'm not seeing from you, Aiden? Because I don't know what you're talking about.
If something is missed, bring it up.
Yeah, bring it up again. Yeah, it's weird. You have to post it twice. I only saw the one. So yes, I read yours. Here it is. This paragraph you wrote. Yes. All right.
It's a good observation.
Because we've always said, it's like, I don't know. The one thing I have in common with some of these older fellows my age is we respect each other's right to speak our opinions. We have no desire to ban each other. Todd even said flat out, no one's banned here. It's like, it's a mentality.
We respect the discord
We-
back
right,
and forth.
Right. We respect.
I might not agree with you. I might be offended by you, but you can still speak your mind. You
Right.
still have your right to
I'm not
exist.
going to run away crying
I'm
because
not gonna-
I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not going to ignore you or pretend you're not real.
Right.
You have
You can-
the right to say what you say. If I'm bothered by it or annoyed by it, that's on me. And I gotta
You
deal
can
with it.
disagree with something or not. I don't like this. I'm not for me. Without, I have to make it go away. That's my criticism. This whole, I have to make it go away. La, 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 not listening. It's like fucking snowflakes. You can disagree with someone, not say, this isn't for me. I disagree with it. Without, I have to make it go away now. Ooh. That's why I say snowflakes. Jeez. Yes, it's true. And yes, I read your comment. There you go. So I don't care how chill someone is. If they're a snowflake, I just don't have respect for them. Even if they didn't block me. Let's say someone said, occupational click, I like you, but I don't like King Froglet, so he's dead to me. I'm going to block him. I'd say that's so fucking pathetic. If you don't like him, just don't interact with him. There's no need to like hide things. So it's not just about me. It's about a general principle. It's a general principle that I think it is generational. I think some of these younger kids just don't get it. We talk about snowflakes. I suppose it's odd because Beppis. What time? First of all, I have a question. You're in Norway. She's in Sweden. You in the same time zone, or is she an hour ahead? What time is it right now in Norway? What time is it in Sweden? She was not in Todd's chat, oddly. She didn't appear on Todd's stream, but I noticed. But she came here very briefly. What time is it in Norway and Sweden right now, Totem? Yeah, it's 9:45. We're going on 10. So they're about 6 hours ahead. Norway and Sweden are the same time zone. Is that correct? So
maybe some parts. Of it.
right. So you're about 6 hours ahead. I was wondering what she was doing up so late. You know what I mean? Same time. Yeah. I was wondering why she was up at 3:30 in the morning. Doesn't she have to go to adult kindergarten tomorrow? No, I don't understand you. I don't understand him, and I'm not understanding what you're saying here, King Froglet. Yes, Beppis is a lady of the night. We'll call her a lady. A lady of the night, Beppis. I feel the monkey in your soul. I'm thinking Steely Dan now. We're going to do some Steely Dan. Next time I should play some Nintendo or Sega Genesis. Oh, that's what I wanted Frog to tell me about.
Emulators wrong.
How to download free games. So I can. And what's a good control USB? What do you call it? Control pad to buy to play. So yeah, it's a Frog. You got to give me something here, man. You know exactly what it means, Totem. Your English isn't great, but it's passable enough that by now. Excuses will not be tolerated, white computer power lover. I'm going to take a piss real quick. I think I got piss. How are we doing beer-wise?
Get a beer.
Take mine. I already get one. I get another bush.
Wow.
Should just you're ahead of me. He's down it. Actually, should we do a countdown?
Howdy, y'all. What's going on?
Is it back on?
Oh, yes. They're talking about game controllers and stuff.
Cool. Yeah, we should do some Steely Dan next time we play a game. I got 2 beers before, one from you, one from my brother. My brother drank his, and then he took the one that was for me because I guess he's ahead of me.
I have a problem.
We have a problem. Well, you know, he's more tired. He had to get up early. He has to work. He has to wage slave. I go back to work soon, which kind of sucks. But yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, how old is Totem? I thought he was 30 something. I guess he's Gen Z, or I don't know where the generations. I think they used to call me Gen Y. I'm too young to be X, too old to be millennial. I used to be Gen Y. Now I like the term Zennial or Xenial. I'm like in that too young for X, too old for millennial. I'm like a Y. We just call it Gen Y. How old is Totem? Yeah, I guess he would be a later millennial. I don't know. He's 30 something. Yeah, he's a millennial. Okay, so where were we? Are we winding down? Are we winding down? You know, I remember when I was a kid, Game Boys. I never had a Game Boy, but Game Boys were these big, bulky brick things with this like pea green screen and a charger and a whole fucking kit. And then when I got to be a teenager, it's like a 180. You went from having this big, bulky, black and white pea green piece of shit to having these pocket-sized color things. Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. I regret never getting one. We should have gotten one because it's like, wow, that's great. It's a little tiny thing and it's color. Yeah, I mean, remember, what was that Sega Lynx? Was that what it was called?
Sega Game Gear.
Game Gear. It was like a big, you know, it was in color. Yeah. Game Boy was a brick, but it was in black and white, pea-shaped. They were pea-colored. There was this long thing called the game. I thought it was called the Lynx. You're calling it what? Game
Lynx was something else. It was its own thing.
Lynx was something. Was your
Game Gear?
Game Gear, and it was in color. You could play Sonic the Hedgehog in color. It was this giant, giant thing, like an ovular loaf of bread thing. And then they got to a point where Game Boys got that. I wish they'd bring those back because I should have gotten one. I wish back in my teenage years I got a Game Boy Color. Game Boy Advance. Yeah. Yeah, tell us about that because I don't have an account there. Monkey, it's kind of like what Omegle used to be. Okay. It's like you can go on and just talk to random people. And I guess you have to create an account. And how do you stream that? I guess you use OBS? Talk about how do you record yourself? Or I guess you just do screen recording and upload it as a video, or you do live. How do you, let's talk about Monkey app. Go ahead, tell us. Insane white men in Filipinas. Well, we're one of those two. So you're in the right spot. So you record it in OBS and I guess you just upload it as a video, or you're actually live streaming as you're on, you're actually streaming? Peg, it will come back to you. Peg, it will come back to you. Then the shutter falls. You see it all 3D. It's your favorite foreign Peg. It will come back to you. I'm still in the Steely Dan zone now.
Everyone's gone to the movies.
Now we're alone at last. Actually, Sloth's still here.
I hope so.
Peg, it will come back to you then. The shutter falls, you see it all 3D. It's your favorite foreign peg. It will come back to you.
They call Alabama the Crimson Tide.
Call me Deacon Blues, Deacon Blues.
Come on, Sloth, join us. We sang for you. Are you with us, Dr. Sloth? Okay.
Yes. Drink your big black cow and get in here. Come on, we were singing Steely Dan. Great band, great band.
Yes.
We lost Becker a few years back, but Fagan. It's actually funny. Donald Fagan grew up not too far from here,
Yes.
maybe about like 6 or 7 miles east here. He grew up very close. He grew up, so now I'm doxing myself. I would say, as the crow flies, about 5 to 10 miles. Driving wise, you go up and around. But yeah, Donald Fagan grew up in this area that I live in. So, this is Donald Fagan country. I'm in Donald Fagan country. It's funny because it was mentioned on Todd's stream. Someone asked, what do you think about autistic retards doing these Uber jobs? I'm thinking about doing some delivery jobs in my car. It's wear and tear, but like Amazon Flex, but that might not be enough. So supplement with Spark or one of these, I can't do Uber delivery. I can't do Uber ride share. No. I can't do the ride share. I can't do Uber Lyft because the car's too old and I really don't want people in the car, but I can do Uber Eats or what's the other one, DoorDash or, one of those. So I might have to supplement. Yeah, that's my next, what I'm thinking about doing next. Yeah, it's an okay album, but I wouldn't say that's my favorite. Let me tell you what my favorite is. I have to look up Steely. It's been a long time, so I've listened to the Dan. Steelford Dannington. Steelford. Oh, actually, we're going to sing another song that I've always loved. We're going to sing it in a minute. We'll talk a fun fact. Where is their discography? What's your favorite, would you say? I mean,
Can't Buy a Thrill.
That's your favorite? That is, Go Back, Jack, Do It Again. I think,
Yes.
I want to say Pretzel Logic, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to pick a favorite because I always think of Pretzel, Countdown to Ecstasy and Pretzel Logic are their first album was called Can't Buy a Thrill. That's a standalone. I always see Countdown to Ecstasy and Pretzel Logic as like part A, part B of the same, like two acts of the same play. And then you get into Katie Lied. Can you hear me when Black Friday comes? Yeah, I think Countdown to Ecstasy / Pretzel Logic, which I think of as like one collective piece. I think of those two albums as one. Yeah. I would say those two together. I think of them as one piece. But as you know, Steely Dan, hold on, where were we? We're going here. That's actually my least favorite. That was their last one.
Yeah.
I mean, Babylon Sister, Shake It. I'm not saying it's bad, but that's
a lesser.
A lesser, yeah. That was our last one. Who is the Gaucho? Yeah. Wow, he likes all the later albums. Yeah.
Yes.
I left my old man back in Aragon. Don't take me alive. The Royal Scam. I like them all.
Yeah. Real Kid Charlemagne.
Yeah. It ain't long, Kid Charlemagne. Yeah. Katie lies. You can see it in her eyes. Yeah.
Cthulhu loves all of their albums.
Yes. Yes. You should be sending me stuff. Now, one more thing about Steely Dan. Their first two songs were singles, an A-side, B-side, never on an album. One was called Dallas. The other was called Sail the Waterway. And Steely Dan released a CD compilation called Citizen Steely Dan, which is all their albums. And one or two B-sides or lives that were never on the albums. But they did not release the first two singles. The only place they were made available was on an EP in Japan. But I always love that one song, I'm saying goodbye, bye, bye, Dallas. I can't stay, should have been at the palace yesterday. But yeah, so Dallas, and Come Sail the Waterway or something like that.
Yes.
That song kind of sucks, but they should have released it just to have a complete set. But yeah, so, okay, we're talking Steely Dan. This is a productive conversation.
Yes.
That's correct. I've always said Beppis seems like some people like cop shows or courtroom shows or soap operas or sci-fi. Beppis's favorite genre is watching middle-aged white American male losers from the northeastern United States talk about their shitty lives. That's her favorite genre for some reason. She's not actually interested in us, but she enjoys the content for some reason.
Yes.
You got to ask her. She was here very briefly. She disappeared on us. Shame. What is this? Was Sloth planning to go to Israel? Is this a joke? I'm not following this. What, Sloth, Israel? What?
I don't know.
Sloth, a spick from Arizona? What the fuck would he be doing in Israel?
Nothing.
All right. So it says 9 people are watching. We got 3 people, Totem, Froglet, and Wiggy. All right. Wiggy, you've been on before. Totem or Froglet, it's your time to shine. Let's go. Let's bring this on. I want to talk to some new blood. I want to see some new faces. Let's go. Let's go. I'll give you 30 seconds to think about it. And we're back. How's life, everybody? How is everyone? How are we feeling? Let's think of a topic to discuss because it's just kind of meh. I do want to talk about myself. I want to make the videos first and then talk about them afterwards. I can't bring myself. I have no agency, as my shrink tells me. Yeah. I'm starting to yawn. Yeah, I have no agency. I'm starting to yawn. I'm getting to that. You know what that means? It means we're winding down. But I need a Totem or a Froglet. I don't want to see Totem. I'm sorry. I don't want to see Aiden or Wiggy because I've seen them before. We need a new face. Totem or Froglet. One of you assholes. Or Sloth. Don't be a free agent in life. That's right. What's his name? Rehab Room, a.k.a. ITV, a.k.a. Incel TV, uploaded a short video about workplace dynamics, and it was pretty good, but he, as people in the comments said, he totally ignored workplace violence and workplace mobbing, and I called myself fucking occupational click for a reason. He ignored that whole aspect of the social. That's why that guy John Doe in Todd's chat was so fascinating, that he got assaulted at work and trying to get SSDI. I've been there, We're talking about, what's his name? Rehab Room had that. You didn't see it. He had like a 15-minute video about workplace dynamics, which was good, but he ignored workplace mobbing, workplace violence. And John Doe in Todd's chat was like a kindred spirit. It was nice to see him. I wish he were here. He's, And you see, it's like, hello, we're here. Yeah. We're gonna make it long enough. This is all it's gonna be. It's like meh. Yeah, Aiden hasn't hit 30 yet. King Froglet's still a teenager. And me, yes, I'm over 40. Yes, I'm older than you, Wiggy. Yes, I'm in my 40s. Yes, But I guess I look young. If people are surprised, I guess I look youthful. Got a full head of hair. Just all this gray. So a lot of gray, especially in the underbelly. It's like just people talk. It's like the clubhouse. You know, I've created a clubhouse. It's like, yeah, why am I don't know. Yeah.
So there's Totem, Froglet, Wiggy, Aiden. There's 5 other people. Who else is here? Come on, type something.
Yeah, it's just people. Just probably someone clicked on it and just went away, walked away, fell asleep. It's just one of these. Like, why am I doing this? I don't know. I figured you're here. You're off tomorrow.
Yeah.
We can stream briefly. It's just. But it's like, why are we doing this? We're just providing. It's basically a chat. This is a glorified chat room, and we're like the background. Yeah.
This is what chat rooms have become.
Yes. And I remember as a teenager and dial-up internet first came out, like Yahoo Chat and all that. This is like basically, it's like a chat room with a backdrop, a shared backdrop. I don't think any of those people are here. I don't think any of those 3 are here. Hi, Mom. I'm glad you said Mom and not Mum, because
Mama Totem's here.
hey, we're here.
Oh, Blackwater, keep on rolling.
Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on? Whoa, Blackwater, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Keep on shining your light. Gonna make everything pretty, Mama. Gonna make everything all right. And I ain't got no worries, because I ain't in no hurry at all. There you go. Man, people who follow my stream are very boring, aren't they?
Yes.
Like, these people, I love you, but my God, this is the best I can do. Christ.
Yeah.
It's like not even worth it. It's like, my God. Yeah. Well, we're apparently not getting anyone. So
That's a shame.
it is. It's a crying shame.
Yeah, real damn shame. There's no Totem and Froglet wanted me here. I am here.
Yeah, we love you too, but you also suck. So the feeling's mutual.
Yes, the worthless piece of garbage that you are.
Yeah. Jeez. All right. So I don't really know what to say anymore. I mean, there are things we could talk about, but like, this isn't going anywhere interesting. It's just people talking about stupid shit. Yeah.
Let's do 10 more minutes, get a full hour.
Yeah, I get a full hour. Yeah. Well, he's 5'4", and he's still living with me. So, I mean, do I have to spell things out for you? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of obvious.
He's a manlet. Yeah. I'm not trying to make fun of him. I'm 5'9", which they say is average, but it's not really that tall. He's a manlet at 5'4". And, yeah, it's just, here we are, 2 losers. This is where we ended up.
I mean, would I be here right now if I wasn't?
Right. If he'd be with his wife and kids right now. Jesus Christ. I have a question. Is that Tote?
What about you, Totem? You getting any action as of late?
Yeah. Is Totem getting the...
Getting the trim?
Oh, you need some beer.
I do.
Want to grab beer? I'll grab beer. Yeah, Totem, what about you? What's your status? Well, welcome to the club, man. You probably wouldn't be here if you weren't. Yes. Yeah, I'm 5. Well, we'll stand up in a minute. You can see our heights. I'm 5'9". He's 5'4". Though I always said, I'm a weirdo. I'm an autistic fuck up weirdo. If he were my height, he'd probably be doing better. He'd probably have some, he wouldn't be slaying, but he'd get like some. Here, let's stand up. Let's see our heights together. I don't know. Stand next to each other. I'll move this chair over here. Come closer to stand next to it. There we are. Now you can see. So he's 5'4". I'm 5'9". 5'4"? Yeah.
5'4".
Yes, Totem is one of us because why the fuck else would he be here if he wasn't?
Fucking harsh, Totem. Fucking harsh.
Oh, Aiden 6'2". Lucky him.
Oh, yeah. How rough it is for you.
It must be nice. People don't fuck with you if you're 6'2". They back
No,
off.
they don't.
Because either they're scared of you or they have that respect. People have this like ingrained, he's tall, therefore he should be the leader. So you at least get respect. You probably won't have the workplace situations I do. And I think, strangely, because he's short, people see tall guys as either threatening or to be respected. People see short guys as harmless. So my brother gets smiles and, he's like a little kid. Me, I'm not tall enough to be respected and I'm not short enough to be pitied. So I get the hatred. I believe that strongly. Tall guys either are feared or they're just respected. Short guys are seen as harmless. It's like, can't be angry, he's a little shit, who cares? But with me, at my height, I'm not tall enough to be respected, but not short enough to be seen as harmless. And people really hate me for being an autistic fucking weirdo. Definitely. Yeah, I know I am. See? You're lucky. I actually disagree because he's short. People don't want to fight him. They see him as harmless. They kind of get a smile. People want to fight me. I'm of average height and I'm an autistic weirdo. People really, not everyone, but people really take a dislike to me. Yeah. I think if I were his height, the one advantage to being a manlet is people see you as childlike. So they don't get as offended. They say, he's a little shit. Who cares? Or if you're tall, people respect you or they fear you. I'm not tall enough or short enough. Yeah. This is okay. Now we're getting somewhere. This is my, from what I've experienced in life. Definitely. How do I lead people the wrong way for fun? I don't understand what you're getting at, Aid. I don't understand, Aid. Hello. Excuse me. Hello, LOL Yuko. You're new. I don't know who you are. Nice to meet you. Yes, I was diagnosed last year in my 40s. I was diagnosed with autism, ADHD, PTSD, GAD, generalized anxiety disorder, and avoidant personality disorder. Also, minor alcohol abuse disorder. Yes, I have been officially diagnosed. I was diagnosed by a neuropsychologist. One time I went for a bunch of tests, battery tests, and she diagnosed me. I see a regular psychologist who doesn't believe I have autism, but he's in his 70s. And I don't think he understands what autism really is. So yeah. Even though I'm officially on paper diagnosed. Yes, and welcome, LOL Yuko.
Hello, LOL Yuko.
Now, who's he talking about? Me or you? Napoleon complex? That's short guys who want to be all.
Probably me.
But you don't have a Napoleon. Even though you're short, you don't have a Napoleon complex. Napoleon complex is a short guy who's all bossy and trying to be. I wouldn't. He does not have an.
I'm a very passive, easygoing.
Yeah, he's a manlet, but he does not have a Napoleon complex. No, that's inaccurate. So we're having a decent discussion there. Okay. And it just sort of drops off. It's like, Yeah, are you in the U.S.? I mean, are you trying to get SSDI? Yeah, those are just sort of augmentators. I think the autism plus hopefully ADHD will be what does it for me. In fact, let me take a quick look. I'm going to write down exactly what I have. Hold on. Because I have it here. I know you can't see it because I don't know how to share a screen, but I'm looking right now. I know you can't see it, but here goes. I'm going to type it out for my own benefit. Autism spectrum disorder. Attention deficit / hyperactivity disorder. Alcohol use disorder. But it specifies it's mild. I'm going to put these all up because this is for me. This is really for me. Post-traumatic stress disorder. Generalized anxiety disorder. And those are all on axis 1. On axis 2, I don't know what the difference is. Axis 2, there is avoidant personality. That's what I was officially diagnosed with just last year, last September of 23. So let me put those all up. Let's take a look. Where was I? Where am I? I'm behind in chat. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Autism spectrum disorder, ADHD, alcohol use disorder, though it says it's mild. Scumps. Post-traumatic stress disorder, generalized anxiety disorder. That's all axis 1. And then axis 2, I'm avoidant personality disorder. That's what I was officially diagnosed with. Yes. Well, that's why I always say it's weird, because he worked. We were saying this before. He had a bunch of jobs as a teenager and in college, and then he worked professionally for like 12 years. How is he able to get SSI? Because with me, you apply for SSI, they want like 2 years worth of pay stubs. So if he attempted suicide in 2016, unless he quit his job like 3 or 4 years earlier, and he's not telling us the true story. I mean, we don't. That's why I asked about timelines, Totem, because it makes no sense. King Frog, maybe. Well, no, because Totem's always going about timelines. Maybe he attempted suicide in 16, but didn't actually apply for SSI until like 2019. You know what I mean? I wish you'd give us a timeline, because if enough time goes by, you can say I haven't been working for 3 years. How he attempted suicide and then a month or two later gets neat bucks makes no fucking sense.
But then he was in a psych ward.
He wasn't. Yeah, true. Still, wouldn't they say, what are your assets? Do you own a home? Did you get money from the sale of a home? Did you, have a job for the past? Yeah. So it makes no sense what he's saying. Nothing worth noting, I don't think, right?
No.
Yeah, I think that and time in the psych ward helped. But still, it makes no sense how, unless he went several years before he actually got neat bucks, because if he stopped working and a month or so later attempted suicide and applied for SSI, they would say, we want your pay stubs in the past couple of years. So, excuse me. So I wonder if really he attempted suicide, he was back with his parents, attempted suicide, lived with them for like 2 or 3 years before applying for these things. And by then he was able to say, I haven't worked in 3 years. I think he's being very vague with the timeline. And there's a reason I ask, and if you people don't understand it, that's on you. Yeah. Well, did he ever work? How is he on SSI? Because if you've had a job, if you've paid into it, you got to apply for SSDI, unless he's never worked or, I'm looking at this guy's picture. He's blowing out candles. It says 22, 22nd birthday, but look how bald. You're only 22? How old are you, Yuko? I mean, you're only 22. Wow. Well, that's kind of, he's asking, why do you want neat bucks? Why don't you just get a job where you're by your own? I kind of had that with the auto parts job. Most of the time I was by myself. And yet, even though I'm not around these people all that often, I go back to the office. The boss man, the tall fag threatens me, wants to break my jaw, does this in front of everybody. They're all bothered by it. Boss man starts blaming me, even in a job where it's, I'm hardly around these people. Yet the one time, so it's like it seems like every job I'm gonna have to like interact with someone. So that's why I'm thinking about doing the delivery jobs for even this auto parts job should have been, I'm by myself most of the time. I barely interact with my coworkers, so I shouldn't have any problems. But here we go. Yeah, he wishes you were a prostitute.
I do too.
I actually didn't mind working. It's always been the social bullshit, which makes me feel like, why should I work? Why should I put effort in? My hard work isn't being appreciated. I'm not getting treated with respect. It's like the rules don't apply to me. So I can work really hard like a dog and do the job, and I can still be threatened, and the boss doesn't fucking care. It's like, if I don't have the same rights, I'll be a worker if I'm entitled, if I at least get the same rights as everybody else. That's where the problem comes in. Because apparently no one wants to respect my right to be. Okay, so you're 26. Okay. Well, your buddy you got on SSI, did he ever work, or, he has no job history? Yeah, but I think this would happen anywhere. I think I'm an autistic weirdo, and normies just don't like me. So I'll make videos. My stories are, I wouldn't believe them if they didn't happen to me. It's insane. It really is insane. Who's he talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, shit. This is dying. See that? So I'm going to go up and get another one of these. Do you want to?
Okay, I'll do my very best.
You want to take over, or should I give him? We want to do a break?
No, yeah, I'll take over.
Brother Click is going to, whatever you call it, he's going to take over. I'll be right back.
Hey, what's going on?
Do another beer? How are we doing?
Yeah, another beer.
Wait, there's still some.
Buddy, you're drunk.
Yes. I'm drunk.
Okay, so you're not clear on what it is exactly. I guess, I talk with my coworkers, we get along. Yeah, that's interesting, Aiden. You could probably be doing a lot better than you currently are. Then again, I get along with my coworkers. No one wants to kill me like my brother. Oh, my mistake. My mistake, King Froglet. Why don't you join us? Come on. So yeah, oh, come on. Don't give us that. Don't give us that. Feel like it, please. The people want to see you. Wiggy and Aiden, everybody else here wants to see some Froglet. So please indulge us. Even if you don't feel like it, suck it up. Go through the motion, just appear for like 2 minutes and then disappear. Just 2 minutes. It's all we're asking. Yes, he did. He told us off screen. You didn't see it, but he said, yes, I want to see some Froglet. Beppis did too. So did Tara Norquay. Everyone wants to see you, Froglet. So come on, Froglet. Come on, Froglet. Give us some King Froglet. That was it.
This is that blue one I dropped in the sink several weeks ago. Haven't been using it. but it works. So I'm going to use this one. Yeah. I had a black one that was charged up, but I couldn't get a pull off of it. So I got the blue one. So what are we talking about here?
I told Frog that Totem gave permission offline.
I still have a beer. I'm slow. I'm not. I'm a slow drinker. My brother's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I have a severe problem, everybody.
No, because the more tired you are, the easier it is to down beers. So I get it. Yeah. Well, you can always come on next time. You can come on twice. I'll let you come on twice. Come on now, and you can come on some other time when the gang is all here. Whoever the gang is.
Argue with you.
Yeah, he'll keep me in line. Come on for 2-3 minutes. Come on, man. We want to see you, man. We want you, man. We're desperate, man. We're begging you, man. We'll suck your metaphorical.
Banks came on. Who's that guy?
Yes. Frodo.
Yeah, no.
Doggo food.
Doggo food. Yes.
Well, you can come on when they're here. You can come on twice. Come on now, and you can come on later when they're here.
Exactly.
They'll come back. The regulars do come and watch the stream after the fact because they're all fascinated.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good. Actually, let's talk about this. That's a good question. I'll let him answer it. He's not diagnosed. Let me answer it.
I have never been diagnosed with autism, but I suspect I have a slight case of autism.
No, but you said something like, I have a shrink. I've had my brother come on with the shrink. It's all virtual. And I think the shrink asked you the same question. And your answer was something like, you said you might be, but you're not as autistic as I am. Like,
if I am autistic, I'm very low on the spectrum.
Like compared to me, he's saying he might be autistic, but he's less autistic than me. What do you think, Yuko? I mean, does he strike you as autistic? I'm diagnosed. He is not. I've had more social problems that he hasn't had. He doesn't have a girlfriend. He doesn't have many friends, but people seem to respect him, as acquaintances, whereas people want to murder me. And he said, if he is autistic, he's less autistic than I am. Is that correct? He's further down.
I believe I'm very low on the spectrum.
Yeah. So what do you think, Yuko? Froglet asked, where's Sloth and DBF? Sloth is right here. He never went away. He's with us. He's hiding. Well, tell him when he gets back. I'll put that back when he gets back. He does, I think, like I said, we call it a spectrum. He's probably on the spectrum, but he's closer to normal. He's not normal, but he's closer to normal than I am. I think I'm further along. I'm Spurgier than he is, to the point where he might not get a diagnosis. He might be a little too close to normal to qualify. And that's how I see it. I think he's probably in Spurg territory, but not as deep into Spurg territory as I am, is how I think we both see it. I mean, what do you think? Well, then what if he's high functioning, then what am I? And what are you, by the way? You said you had a avoidant personality. Do you have an autism diagnosis, Yuko? Why did it make me mad when White Computer Power said I don't deserve meat bucks? How do I answer that question? Because I didn't even know this guy. He took a disliking to me early on and blocked me. Fine. What does he care whether I get meat bucks or not? It's really none of his concern. So for him to wish me ill, to say he's never going to get meat bucks, it's kind of like, of course that upsets me. Go fuck yourself. Who the fuck are you? I've lived my life. I've had to struggle. Who are you to say for sure you won't get meat bucks? Yeah, it does bug me. He might be right, or he might be wrong. He doesn't have enough information either way. Whether he's right or wrong, he doesn't know me. He's never made any effort to know me. Who is he to cast judgment on, whether or not I can get meat bucks? So yeah, he's a piece of shit. Yeah, that's right, because you're still you're 26. You understand? When I was a kid, they didn't test for Asperger's like they do now. It's mostly people born in the 90s or later that got tested. During my childhood, they knew nothing about it. I didn't hear about autism or Asperger's until I was in my 20s, and now in my 40s, I finally got like an adult diagnosis. It was a pain in the ass to get. Yeah, they didn't test these things when I was a kid, but yeah. Exactly. They see me rolling, they be hating. Don't even know the fucking guy. Like who? Instead of saying, I don't know much about Click. I banned him, blocked him, so I don't know. For him to say he's not getting $8, it's like this hatred. There's people who just want to hate me simply for being, and he's one of them. Yeah, I don't get him. He's just one of these. Who the fuck? I don't even know you. Like me, I'm neutral with people. In order for me to dislike someone, they've got to give me a reason. I dislike him because he gave me a reason. But I've never been the type to say, I just met you. I don't like what you said there. Therefore, you're blocked and you'll never get me. It's like that just seems so. May he burn in hell as he deserves to. Yeah, a lot of times we want to self-isolate, those of us with Asperger's, because we can't get on with, normies. Yeah, it's just better to isolate and read books than to have to deal, because dealing with people is so hard. Now, I'm glad you brought up OCD. I wanted to say something about this. And it's funny because my shrink, my regular psychologist, does not think I have autism. He doesn't believe it, but he doesn't really seem to know what autism is. But he does think I have OCD. The neuropsych who diagnosed me would not give me a diagnosis of OCD because she said, you don't have the rituals. Like, like constantly washing your hands, constantly stepping on every crack or whatever. I don't have the rituals, therefore she would not diagnose me. But I told her, I said, even though it's not a official diagnosis, I said, look up PURO, purely obsessional compulsive disorder. Because I think I have that. I may not be washing my hands 20 times a day, but I have like recurring thoughts that won't go away. So I do think I have OCD, but she would not officially diagnose me because I did not present a ritual. But I think thought-wise, yes. And I'm autistic and ADHD. I think, yes. I think I have OCD, purely obsessive, where I'm not doing a ritual 1,000 times. Although my rumination can be a ritual in its own right, my ruminating and obsessive and my agoraphobia that I've developed because of the way I've been treated. But yeah, she wouldn't diagnose me with that. But I believe I have obsessive compulsive disorder internally, even if I don't have rituals. Yes. Yes, I have intrusive thoughts. Yes. So we got a newbie, this Yuko guy.
Yes.
All right, there, buddy.
Thanks.
We got some beer. Don't worry. But you're off tomorrow. I know you're gonna say it's like this went somewhere.
Yes.
I didn't know where it was going to go. It went here. Yeah, Totem, Froglet, Sloth, and Yuko. All 4 of you. Yes, we need some new blood. We need some new blood. Who's the new blood going to be?
Yes, come on, don't be shy.
Sometimes the best time to come on is when you're drunk and tired.
Well, then you don't have to talk. Just come on and stare at us.
Sometimes the best time to stream is when you're drunk and tired. Yeah. But yeah, I think I should have an OCD diagnosis as well. But she refused because she said, you don't have any rituals. You're not compulsively washing your hands or stepping on every tile in the kitchen. You don't have the ritual. Therefore, I can't diagnose you with OCD, which I disagree with. But she would not. She gave me all that other shit, but she would not give me OCD because I didn't have an actual presented ritual. Okay. It's been over an hour and 15 minutes. Are we winding down?
I think we're coming to the end. You can go a little longer.
A little longer, not much. We're nearing the end. It's almost time to say goodbye. Another beer, are you good? Cool.
Good.
I mean, would you want a bud or a bush when you get to that point?
I guess a bud.
Get a bud for you. All right, where are we?
Say anything.
We had 8 people watching, but only 2 or 3 people talking. So this is like a dying.
Yeah, this is a voyeuristic.
Yes. This is a dying stream. You people are killing it. You're murdering this stream.
Murdering us.
Stream about something. You're murdering this stream.
And no one wants to come on.
Yes, the stream is dead, and you're to blame, Froglet. You're to
If
blame.
we could get Froglet joined in, we could keep it going for another half hour.
Yeah, if one of you assholes
Come
will
on,
join in. Yeah.
Froglet, don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Just do it. Just do it.
I do too, Wiggy. This is
Yes,
Froglet's.
Wiggy is correct.
Wiggy's correct. The stream
Thank
is
you,
dying.
Wiggy.
Yes.
Yes,
The stream is dying because of Froglet.
yes.
King Froglet had the power to breathe life.
Exactly.
He's Christ. He can bring us back from the dead, but he didn't want
Once
to.
we get Froglet to resurrect us all.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Yeah, we're here.
Yes. Come on, Froglet. We all want you. Froglet.
Well, make amends, buddy.
Yes, I know. Your way of atonement is to appear on the stream. Post link one more time, buddy.
Yes, master. Yes, master.
Come on, Froglet. We need some Froglet. Do it. Just do it.
Totem has given you permission.
Yeah, he told us when you weren't here.
Yeah.
He sent us an email saying his totem gives you permission.
I never liked Creed. Oh, so I had my head up high. I never liked Creed.
Can you take me higher?
Never liked Creed.
Yeah. Not at all. But
I see a vision of the cross. I feel the pain that was taken on that sad day. And I say, oh, so I hang my head up high. I'm singing it, but yeah. Well, then, you know.
I guess that's it then.
Oh, well, actually, we got some new blood here. New blood in a sense. Cassandra has joined us. We got a girl in this chat, so let's
Right
all,
there,
yeah.
all
We
right
got a
there.
normie. That's
Let
another
the
thing.
sipping begin.
White computer
Yeah.
power wasn't happy with me because I let normies into my chat, but I say all are welcome so long as you're yeah, exactly. Why? Actually,
Yeah, we
I'm gonna grab
agree
this
with
pizza.
you, Cass.
I'm gonna grab you.
Well,
Want some?
why not?
I got beer. I'll be right back.
Open that Budweiser for me. Yes, let us all worship at the altar of Cass. Come on, Cass wants some Froglet. Cass wants some Cthulhu. Come on, guys. We have a woman's perspective for a change. No, Cass and Beppis are two different people. Well, that's interesting to know. It doesn't matter that you're reclusive, Froglet. No, we don't need Beppis. We need Froglet. Come on, Froglet. I mean, Beppis would always be welcome, but she's asleep right now, so we need some Froglet.
I'm gonna have myself. Oh, you can run the hot seat. You can have it.
Yes.
I'm gonna have myself a cold piece of pizza pie. My brother got pizza the other day. There's a piece of pizza, and this has what is this? Peppers and onions. So I'm gonna have a slice of pizza, just cold. I didn't put it in the microwave. I'm gonna have me some cold pizza because I'm hungry. Yeah, and some beer food, I guess. Yeah. So what's going on?
Cass believes she has pure O.
Slices seem kind of small, aren't they?
Yeah, I guess. Well, this place also has extra large pies. We'll do that next time.
Yeah, puro. Bunch of naughty comments here. I'm not going to. There's nothing of substance here.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, without the ritual. But yeah, it's like the obsession. Get a little food in my belly. I'll have to cook tomorrow. I'm assuming we'll get something wrong.
Oh, we got to put some food out to defrost. Don't we?
Oh, yeah. Shut up. Now, Wiggy, I thought you said you were borderline or was it bipolar? You one or the other. You mentioned you were one or the other.
And you also have gender confusion.
This is pizza, man. Slice of pizza pie.
Peppers and onions.
Peppers and onions. So autistic, schizophrenic, or schizoid, and bipolar?
And bisexual.
No, this is not a pork chop, man. Come on, this is like a pork chop to you. That's what you got $8 for, the bipolar? I'm eating right now, so that was a beer. Yeah, explain to us.
What's the difference?
What's the difference between 1 and 2? We can answer the question. Cassandra, explain the difference. Bipolar 1 and bipolar 2. Explain. Because the tall fag who threatened me, I'll break your jaw, I don't care about my job. Apparently he was bipolar. He'd have his good days and his bad days. I thought you wanted to hear me chewing. I thought it was part of the excitement. What do they call it? Mukbang or whatever it's called. I thought you wanted to hear me eating. Yeah, Aiden's 6'2".
Good for him.
Must be nice. She should be loving this, but she's asleep right now. Who's Josh Hartnett? That sounds familiar. He's an actor?
He was an actor, yeah.
Was he in that movie with Harrison Ford? They were cops.
Yeah, yes,
Take this down.
Yeah, yes.
Cheeseburger, medium. What? Yeah.
Yes.
Haven't heard from him in a long time. See?
Yes.
See, Cthulhu,
yes.
take Cassandra's
Come on,
advice.
Cthulhu, join in for 2 minutes. 2 minutes of Cthulhu. It's what we all want.
I agree. I think, and even our response to having these thoughts is part of the ritual. But because it wasn't something overt, the neuropsychologist would not diagnose me with OCD. Like, washing your hands compulsively, that's an overt ritual. But I agree with you, Cassandra, definitely. And yes, Froglet, she'll answer your question if you come on stream. That's correct. He sort of trailed off. That's right. But Cassandra, what's the difference between 1 and 2? Do you know the difference? You tell us the difference, and he can tell us if he's a 1 or a 2. He says the doctor didn't tell him. But what is the difference between the 1 and the 2? I'm going to splash some water on my face real quick.
Okay.
You want to hold the fort?
I'll do my best.
And I agree. All these excuses, these pussies, these snowflakes.
Yes. Okay, so you're bipolar and you got lithium, but they never told you bipolar 1 or 2? And Cass, what is bipolar 1 versus 2? We still don't know. I guess that's a decent question. What's a booster juice smoothie? I don't know what that is.
You can stay in the hot seat. I got one more piece of pizza. We got a few pieces left. So I'm going to slice them. I'm hungry all of a sudden. I guess the beer food. Well, you ate before, right?
Yeah, I'm full.
Yeah. See? See, Cthulhu, you guys are just such fucking sissies. Now, to answer your question, I did not fry this in the air fryer. I'm eating it cold. So, no, I'm not frying a pizza. Stairs. These people are idiots. It's like fry a pizza. Yeah, the air fryer. Idiots. Let's see, where are we? Yeah, you're a sissy. I have chores. Oh, you're a fucking sissy.
Come on the stream, Cthulhu. Come on, show us your face.
So does Wiggy strike you as a type 1 or a type 2? All right, we'll end it in a few minutes. This is getting boring.
Dear God, what the hell is that?
What?
That massive comment.
I have no idea. You're getting to a point where it's like
Yeah,
these people are just it's we are. What is
Yes,
this
yes,
show?
we are. Yeah, yes.
Well, white computer power will never come here. Beppis was here briefly. I don't know where she is now. And the rest, well,
Donna joins in sometimes. Todd watches but never comments. James will never be here. So yeah.
oh, I got competition, I guess.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so I guess that's it. Thank you for joining us.